warm welcome. It's almost rapturous. And I have to say though, I mean, from such a young audience, I wouldn't have expected anything less. I've had a quick look round the room and I reckon I must be about the oldest person here. Which is okay, I'm cool with that, because I'm here to share with you my reflections on getting older. I turned 60 last year. I tell you, you think I'd make that up? I was okay about it beforehand, because I mean, as we all know, 60 is the new 50. Is it hell? When you're 60, pal, that's it. It is over. Different person altogether. You know, they don't even spell 60 the same anymore. It's not SIXTY. It's sex, 0. I don't even qualify for one shade of grey anymore. But it is quite interesting how people treat you now that you're becoming an older woman. I mean, there's good bits. You'll always get a seat in a busy bus. It's usually a younger woman that'll stand up to let you have the seat, which is lovely. Thank you, ladies. But the underwhelming side of it, turning 60, is that you can become invisible, that people ignore you. And in fact, the worst indication for me personally, when I realise I'm no spring chicken, is when somebody calls me hen. I'll cluck and hen you. Which is why I love my hairdresser. He doesn't say, Annie, you're getting off a grey hen. No, he says, Annie darling, you're so Arctic blonde. And I love that. I think that's really cool, Arctic blonde. It makes me feel like, you know, a pair of dark glasses, some shiny lipstick, a distance of about 30 metres. You know, I could fool anybody. Except, of course, for the shape. I can't do anything about the shape. It's really hard to lose weight when you're 60. Especially when you've just spent the last 59 years piling on the pounds to become this pinnacle of plumpness. And that's one of the reasons I always wear black. I find that it's slimming. On a good day, it's even elegant with the diamonds and the pearls. Clearly not tonight. But the one thing that I'll never wear is white. You can imagine me, a few pounds heavier, a big white dress, my Arctic blonde hair. I'd look like a polar bear. Greenpeace would have to come and save me. Throw me a fish, and as my appetite gets better, you know, they'll throw me a seal. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm here to talk about getting older. Just before last Christmas, I took early retirement. I'm so glad you didn't laugh at the early bit, thank you. You're still with me. And it's amazing. I've got all this free time. And there's no work, there's no stress. I mean, look how relaxed I look. But it does get a bit heavy what to do. What do you do all day? So I went on a course, how to manage your time in retirement. And I learned 2 things. Be socially active, get a hobby. Now, be socially active is difficult. You have to have 5 distinct conversations every day. And that is really hard when you're not going out to work. And I hear myself in the house. And it's awful. It's like being pathetically sad. For example, you're going out. Where are you going? How long are you going to be? When are you going to come back? What are you going to be doing? And that's all followed by being pathetically glad. Oh, you're back. Where have you been? What did you do? What did you say? You've been in a fight. And you want your dinner now. Because apparently it doesn't count and you're just talking to the cat. So now that you know that, did you ever think why supermarkets put those self-service tills in their supermarkets as if it were for the convenience of the customer? It's for people like me that can hold up a queue of 40 trolleys while I try and have a discussion with the checkout operator about the relative merits between Whiskas and Kitty Cat, and is it really only my cat that doesn't like rabbit flavour? They just want you to move on, which is why you need the hobby. I didn't have any hobbies, so I had to have a look at... It's amazing what you can do out there. Classes, adult education classes. There's a whole range of stuff that you can do. astrophysics for amateurs, maritime navigation for numpties. But I reckoned I really needed something much more challenging than that. So I chose stand-up comedy for beginners. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing the results of that. Thank you very much.